Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on Space Couch today, we're going to be reviewing this Space Unicorn Blues by T.J. Berry. Thoroughly enjoyed this book. Very inventive. It's set in the future where humanity has gone out into the stars and discovered aliens are basically what we would consider magical creatures, so like unicorns and centaurs, dryads, dwarves, all that sort of thing. And they've got a very long storied history. And they just want peace with the humans. They're happy to help them expand. Guess what happens? Humans see them basically as subservient to them, to be captured, used for resources, because magical creatures can power just about anything. The horn from a unicorn powers their FTL drives. And unicorn blood is basically, it heals you. So everything, any magical creature, it's basically it's wholesale slaughter and imprisonment and all that sort of thing. The humans run rampant across the galaxy, enslaving all of these species. And the main character is Gary Cobalt, and he is a half unicorn. His father's the unicorn, king of the unicorns, in fact, and his mother was a human. And she was in the first group that actually contacted, or came across, rather, the Bala, as all of the magical creatures are known as. Yes, very enjoyable, thorough, very good fun. Interesting little point, unicorns are born during a kilonova, and that is when a neutron star collides with a black hole. So that's how unicorns come into existence. Half unicorns, not so much. That's just your standard pairing, shall we say, of a unicorn and a human female. But yes, it's very good. Basically, 100 years previously, the alien race, it basically would be like the space greys, you know, with the big oval eyes and stuff. They stopped the war between the humans and the Bala. Said, live in peace, cooperate. We'll come back in 100 years to see how it's going. That's not, as I said, what happens at all. But we are now just days away from that summit of the humans and the Bala and the Paimi, they're called, the space greys, to see where things stand. Now, Gary's been in prison for 10 years, locked up with basically them. Every time his horn grows a little bit, they shave it off and it powers FTL drives. And his spaceship, which is basically an asteroid, hollowed out, and it's all like biological inside and stuff, run by dwarves. That's been stolen from him. So he's busted out of prison and reunited with the people who were imprisoning him because they've got to make this special delivery of cargo to this summit. And basically, it's the travails that they face on this journey. Anything that can go wrong does go wrong. They get chased by the humans, and they're known as the Reason. Like the Reason space is the human empire, and attacked by things like red worms in space, which how would you describe them? Like a worm, but imagine the acid blood from Alien as they're inside, and they can spray it on you. You melt instantly, and they eat you. But I mean, they can eat anything, rock, anything that's got energy signature, that sort of thing. So they've got to get to Fulci Salma, which is where the summit is being held. And as I said, they eventually get there, and still nothing will go right for them. And Gary ends up back in the prison again, but he manages to bust out. The others with him, they also end up in prison. They manage to bust out, but they manage to get to the summit location. And, well, let's just say it's not going to go well for the humans, because the Paimi are not impressed at all about what the humans have been doing. And because not just unicorns, but the Bala magic and body parts and everything powers all of the human spaceships and stuff. The Paimi decide they're going to take all of the Bala away, remove everything Bala from the human area, and put them on another planet, the Bala that is, where they can live in peace, or other planets rather. Which basically means the human empire is going to fall apart and they're going to be facing extinction. You can't say they didn't have it coming. But it does end with the doors wide open for a sequel, as some of the characters are heading off to the Bala planet, others are stranded or stay behind, and some want to follow them and kill them all because what could be more human than that? But yes, a thoroughly enjoyable book, and I do recommend it very, very highly. It's not as good as Sea of Ross, but few things are. But this is right up there with it. Very, very close behind. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I do recommend it to you. Space Unicorn Blues, fantastic blend of science fiction and magic. I absolutely loved it. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or a suggestion for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.